After Obama caught marching with militant Black Panthers, Trump delivers a nasty surprise. The violence that we currently see plaguing our nation did not happen overnight. It's been a long time coming as the liberal mainstream media continues to blame President Donald Trump. They are covering for the militant leftists, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, and the new Black Panther Party, and the one man who has backed them since his youth, Barack Obama. Now, after Obama was caught red-handed colluding with these thugs, Trump is delivering a nasty surprise. You don't want to miss this. Barack Obama's past is coming back to haunt him as the streets of America begin to run red with blood. As this race war explodes, it seems fitting to make it clear that Barack Obama, not Donald Trump, is to blame after he has backed this race war since his college days. He brought his communist beliefs straight into the White House, and now, we are seeing the bad fruit of his 8-year reign becoming a real race war. Barack's mother was a known associate of communist Frank Marshall Davis, who Obama refers to as Uncle Frank 22 times in his book, Dreams of My Father. Davis mentored Barack through college, and the former president got much of his hate for America's capitalistic society from him. Davis taught Obama to become a militant with a goal to overthrow our culture, and today, we find these same ideals with these leftist thugs out on our streets. From the time he was 9 years old, he was influenced by Frank Marshall Davis, who was a communist, now former Mayor Rudy Giuliani said. The ex-mayor added that Obama's grandfather introduced him to Davis. Giuliani also said another bad influence on Obama was Saul Alinsky, a community organizer whom the ex-mayor called a socialist. Now that this race war in America seems to be out of control and with President Trump having to reiterate that he's not a KKK member or a neo-Nazi, we know who is to blame. According to Town Hall, and now is a good time to remind everyone that as Senator Obama, the former President of the United States marched with the new Black Panther Party in the streets of Selma, Alabama. For some people, this may be new information, but for others, who have followed Obama closely, we've known all along about his communist past and activism. His political career was started in the home of Bill Ayers, another hardcore leftist who bombed police stations and government buildings in the 1960s as a member of the Weather Underground. So, what does that have to do with what is going on now? Everything. Under Obama, Black Lives Matter rose to power, and he also dropped the charges of voter intimidation by the new Black Panther Party in 2009. Today, Obama has power through his Obama Foundation, where he is training a new generation of communist activists. It seems dire, but hold on. Trump dropped a nasty surprise for those rats who are gunning for this race war. Most missed what he said, and it's like Trump to not show his whole hand when he has a plan of action, but some of us took notice. We want to get the situation straightened out in Charlottesville, said Trump, then he paused and emphatically added, we want to study it. Study it, what does that mean? Study who is really behind these youthful idiots. Where do they get their money? Who are the elite leaders? That's going to expose George Soros and Barack Obama. Now, the mainstream media will scoff at this, as they have ever since Obama became their darling. But, we know his history, we know his actions as president, and we know where this violence and hatred for America comes from. So, let's set the record straight. President Donald Trump loves America. He is doing everything humanly possible to make it great again. He is no racist, and he is not the cause of these thugs out in the streets. No, that was started a long time ago. And Barack Obama legitimized the militant leftists when he backed Black Lives Matter and the Occupy rioters and ordered the charges dropped on the Black Panthers. He is the one we rightfully point to when asked who is to blame. Every American across the country needs to know this, so we can defend our president from the sick allegations of racism and finally destroy the real racist thugs for good. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.